I'm going to be ranking the best shooting guards in NBA 2K23. My team, we have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 to 30 of the best shooting guards in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite shooting guards in my team right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But the first shooting guard is going to be Diamond Ant-Man. I would say he's probably going to be dead smack in the middle at B tier, maybe high C tier. I think he's probably going to be in B tier for now. I think he's still a pretty decent shooting guard. He's 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. We take a look at the stats. I mean, he's going to be amazing at going to the basket. 97 driving dunk, 96 vertical. Also going to be really fast, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. He's also got a 90 ball handle and an 88 speed with ball. Finishing badges, got Hall of Fame posterizer, limitless takeoff, and fast twitch. Jump shot, I think is going to be pretty decent. Just really doesn't have the best dribble sigs, but at least he does have the normal leaner. So overall, I think Anthony Edwards going to be in that B tier category. Another B tier shooting guard, I think is going to be Pink Diamond Booker. I do think he's probably better than Ant-Man, but I wouldn't say by that much because Ant-Man's going to fit the meta a lot more with being really good at going to the basket. Offensively though, D-Book is going to be an absolute sniper. 94 3 ball, 96 mid-range. I mean, just look at how many Hall of Fame badges on shooting he has. He's got Hall of Fame Limitless, Deadeye, Catch and Shoot, Blinders, Amped, Agent 3. Yes, defensively he's not going to be the best, and he's not the best at going to the basket, but if you want a guy that can 3-hunt and get us some threes for you, I mean, I would say D-Book is going to be one of the better ones in the game, also having his jump shot on quick timing. So D-Book, I'm not really the biggest fan about this card, but I do think he's still going to be in that B tier category. Our first S tier shooting guard is going to be Pink Diamond Ray. Actually, is Ray still a top 5 shooting guard? Because if you guys don't know, my S tier is going to be my top 5 shooting guards in the game, and I'm not exactly sure, is Ray Allen still a top 5 shooting guard? I'm going to throw him in high A tier for now, and I'll have to decide later if he's going to be in that S tier category. Talking about Diamond Draws and Petrovic, really underwhelming in my opinion. Like, I think stats wise and on paper, he actually looks to be a decent shooting guard. Like, he's 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. I mean, he's obviously going to be a sniper, 97 3 ball, 95 mid range, and he's glitched defensively, so he's going to be all around a good defender. But this jump shot is super bad and super slow. So for that reason, I mean, he just can't even get his jump shot off. He's not the best at going to the basket, not going to be the fastest shooting guard. I still think he's pretty decent. Like, I'm gonna still give him in that C tier category, but I think there's just so many better shooting guard options, especially for that cheap. Talking about Amethyst, Karis LeVert, I would say Karis LeVert is honestly even better than a guy like Dragic or a guy like Draws. And this Karis LeVert card is actually pretty solid for an Amethyst card. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, he's just going to be more complete and more well-rounded than a guy like Drazen, because he does have a better jump shot as well, and he's got better dribble sigs. He's probably an all-around better defender. He's better going to the basket. He's faster. He's taller. So I'd say Karis LeVert is probably a better shooting guard than a guy like Drazen. Our first definitely S tier shooting guard is going to be Opal Jimmy Butler. I mean, this Jimmy card provides so much on the defensive end, so I still think he's going to be a top 5 shooting guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan. But we take a look at the defensive stats. I mean, all around amazing. 96 steal, 96 lateral quickness with a 95 perimeter. He's also got an 82 block and an 85 interior defense. I mean, he's going to be a Galaxy Opal, 15 Hall of Fame badges. He's got, I'm pretty sure, 10 or 11 of them on Hall of Fame, which is crazy to have. He's also going to be decently fast, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Jump shot might be a little bit of a flaw for the card. He kind of does that little fadeaway jump shot, which sometimes is pretty good. I don't mind it in the catch and shoot, but when you're trying to take shots with him off the dribble, definitely not going to be the best jump shot. But overall, I mean, Jimmy Butler's still going to be a top 5 shooting guard. Talking about Opal Clyde, I think he's going to be right up there with guys like Ray Allen, DeMar DeRozan, you know, those type of shooting guards. But I think, honestly, he's going to have to be in my A tier category. Another A tier shooting guard is going to be the Diamond Eddie Jones. I think Eddie Jones is actually super underrated and could be considered a top 10 shooting guard in the game. He's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. If we talk about all around complete shooting guards, I mean, you got to mention Eddie Jones. Like, he's just all around a beast, great defender, good at going to the basket, got a good 3 ball, good speed, he's got good badges, he's got a great jump shot, like he's got the MJ dribble style. I mean, there's nothing necessarily really bad about this card. He's got Hall of Fame clamps, glove, interceptor. So yeah, I would say Eddie Jones going to be in my A tier category. Another A tier shooting guard is going to be DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan. Once again, I think there'll be a couple of these guys from A tier that are going to get moved up to S tier, but for now, I can't really decide who's a better shooting guard, Clyde, DeMar, or Ray Allen, so we'll talk about that later in the video, but we all know DeMar DeRozan going to be one of the better shooting guards in my team. Diamond Tyler Hero, I think is going to be kind of on the same level as a guy like Drazen. I would say he's probably better than Drazen, but I don't think I could put Hero in that B tier category. I mean, he's a good offensive shooting guard, 6'5" with a 6'3" wingspan. Defensively, he's not going to be terrible. He's not the best at going to the basket. I mean, all this card can really do at an elite level is shoot threes, but I'm not even sure if his jump shot is that good. If it was on quick timing, I would say it would be a little bit better. So overall, I'm going to throw Tyler Hero in that C tier category. Talking about Diamond Iguodala, you know what? I'm going to move Iggy and Eddie Jones for now down into that B tier category. I don't think these guys are on the same level as guys like Ray Allen, DeMar, and Clyde. I think they're very close. Eddie Jones and Iggy are very, very similar cards. So I would say they're very close to being in that A tier category and might get moved up later in the video. Talking about Diamond Jaylen Brown, I mean, this is a tough one. Is he on the same level as a guy like Ant or Booker? I'm not exactly sure. So I'm going to throw JB in that high C tier category. I still think he's a very usable shooting guard, just not going to be on the same level as guys like Iggy and Eddie Jones. Talking about Pink Diamond Richard Jefferson, I think the perfect spot for him is going to be in that B tier category. He does fit the meta really well and has great all-around stats. Like, he looks really good on paper. The one problem with him, though, is he has an absolutely terrible jump shot, super slow, and very hard to get off, you know, when people are trying to contest. So overall, I'm gonna throw Richard Jefferson in that B tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Joe Johnson, might be a little bit surprising to have a Pink Diamond shooting guard in C tier, but really not the biggest fan of this Joe Johnson card. Like, ISO Joe, I mean, he's probably a fun card to use and probably decent offensively. Like, he is 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan, but his defense definitely going to be a little bit of a liability. Only an 80 driving dunk, can't handle the ball that well, definitely not going to be that fast. He's got good Hall of Fame shooting badges. Like I said, he's going to be good at shooting threes, but other than that, I would say he's probably going to be in that C tier category. Pink Diamond MJ, I don't think he's as crazy good as some people are saying he is. I still think he's a very good shooting guard. I mean, you got to remember, Pink Diamond MJ is still going to provide you with some really, really good defense, and he's going to be a great slasher as well. Like, we take a look at the defense. He's got a 94 perimeter, 93 lateral quickness, 89 steal. He's still got a 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. He's super fast, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Jump shot for me though, just going to be a little bit too slow and doesn't have the normal leaner as well. But MJ definitely going to be in my B tier category. Maybe could get moved up to A tier later in the video. Talking about Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant, I think the best shooting guard in my team. I mean, do we even have to take a look at his stats and badges? You guys all know by now this card is such a beast at that shooting guard spot. I mean, just take a look at these stats all around. I mean, for every important category, for every important stat, he's got at least a 90, 92 3 ball, 95 speed, 97 vertical, 95 driving dunk. All defense that matters are going to be in the 90s. He's got a 90 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. So his stats are pretty much perfect. He's got Hall of Fame limitless range on a Kobe Bryant card, which is insane. He's got his jump shot on quick timing, which means he's got one of the best jump shots in the game. Dribble sigs, I do wish were a little bit better. Wish the card could move a little bit more, and I wish he had the normal leaner as well. But other than that, I still think this Kobe card is going to be the best or the second best shooting guard in my team. Talking about Diamond J.R. Smith, I'm going to throw him in C tier. He's still a good catch and shoot shooter, but other than that, can't really do much on the court. So I think C tier is going to be a pretty fair ranking. Talking about Amethyst, Kelly Oubre Jr., I would say he's kind of on the same level as a guy like Harris LeVert. I mean, for an Amethyst card, he's actually not that bad. Like, stats-wise at least, and in-game, like, he's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, so he's got a great height and a great wingspan for the shooting guard position. Like, I mean, on paper, stats-wise, he's fast, he's got a good 3-ball, 85 driving dunk. Like, I would say C tier is actually going to be pretty fair for this card. Talking about Pink Diamond Klay Thompson, I actually think he's definitely going to be an S tier. I like him more than Clyde, DeMar, and Ray Allen. I do think it's pretty close, though. You could definitely argue all the guys in A tier are better than Klay, but in my opinion, I think Klay is going to be the better shooting guard. Next shooting guard on the tier list is going to be Diamond Lance Stevenson. I would probably say he's going to be in that B tier category, kind of on the same level as guys like Anthony Edwards, Michael Jordan, Booker. I'd say he's kind of on the same level as those shooting guards. Talking about Diamond Spreewell, I would say he's probably a little bit lower than a guy like Lance, going to be in that C tier category. I think he's very similar to a guy like JB. Talking about Diamond Luka, as much as Luka was a god last year, I think he still could be good later in the year. I mean, this Diamond card can't play any defense and really not going to be the best on the offensive end. Talking about Pink Diamond Middleton, I think he's very comparable to a guy like Joe Johnson. Going to throw him in that C tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Ricky Davis, 1000% going to be in that S tier category. I do think Ricky is still probably the second best shooting guard in the game. I think between between him and Kobe. You could say Ricky number 1, Kobe number 2, or you could say Kobe number 1, Ricky, wait, no, you could say Ricky number 1, Kobe number 2, or Kobe number 1 and Ricky number 2. It's very close in my opinion. I mean, both all around amazing shooting guards, and both are definitely going to be in my S tier category. Talking about Diamond RJ Barrett, I would say he's kind of on the same level as guys like JB, Latrell Sprewell. For those diamonds, they're all going to be very similar. And then guys, this is going to be the debate between these 4 shooting guards. Who would I move up into that last spot of S tier? Let's just go put the other 2 cards in real quickly. I think honestly, Pink Diamond Steve Smith and Pink Diamond Vince Carter are both going to be in my B tier category. So like I said, honestly guys, let me know in the comment section down below, between Ray Allen, DeMar DeRozan, Ron Artest, and Clyde, who would you guys move up into that S tier category as the 5th best shooting guard in the game? For me, I'm leaning towards Ron Artest or Ray Allen, and I'm going to give the nod to Ron Artest by a little bit, and then I'm also going to move Eddie Jones and Iguodala up into that A tier category. I think they were the 2 best shooting guards in that B tier category. So let me know what you guys think about my tier list in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.